Hello, my name is Cathy Merritt, and today I will be presenting my PowerPoint on Southwest Transit and the team that I chose. The top four choices and why. The top four people that I chose for this team was Elizabeth, Caitlin, Michael, and William. The reason I chose these four is because Elizabeth is great with problem solving and she works good under pressure. Caitlin is strong motivation. She has strong motivation for difficult jobs. Michael, I chose him because of his strategic thinking, and William because of his longevity with the company and his experience. Difficulty in choosing the team. Did I have any difficulty choosing the team? Not really. It wasn't really hard at all. And I used my own little technique. So I weaned out the weakest link. The weakest links were Doug, Bob, Susan, Caitlin, and Tiffany. Even though they did have some strong parts, but they wasn't as strong to be in the top four to finish this project. So Doug, he had difficulty working with the team. So that's why he wasn't chosen. Bob, he often took on too many tasks. And then his work was not of good quality. Susan, she had a low stress threshold, meaning that the slightest little thing that goes off point with her, she loses it. Caitlin, now she was very strong. She was a very good choice for the top six. But as for the top four, she did not make it for me. Tiffany was the last weakest link for me, and she just lacked motivation. And another way I kind of chose this team was that I looked at one's weakness against the other's strength. So it kind of matched it together to make this a strong team altogether. Primary strengths of the team as a whole is diversity. And what I mean by diversity, when you have different skills, you can be more creative. All of them was driven by challenge. If not, they had another one that would kind of make them balance out. They enjoyed collaborating with each other, and the strengths of some closed the gap where others were weak. And I'll explain that a little further later on in the PowerPoint presentation. Weaknesses. Diversity of information can be effortless, which means sometimes there can be so much difference to where the team members are kind of ignoring the other one, and that slows down the progress of getting anything done. But that can also be a strength as well. One of the weaknesses I looked at was newness of the team members, whether the person could get off task easily, and if they were a slow paced worker. Now, the slow paced worker could also be a positive. And the reason I say that is because sometimes when you work slow, you're more diligent and you end up producing more quality work. Motivational strategies. Two of the motivational strategies used by me and well as the group when we did the group project was the equity motivational theory and the expectancy motivation theory. Now with equity, well, we all know that we're gonna have with that motivational theory is to use equal and fair work to all team members. That way, the managers during the initial assessment um saw where a person weakness was and where their strength was. So, and in order for the team members to not feel like they were overworked or were doing more work than the others, this equity motivation theory was put into place. So everybody received the equal amount of work. Expectancy motivational theory. In the beginning, I was saying that sometimes this may work, this may not work, but as a way for looking at it to work was each team member is to offer their highest level of productivity. So that is expected by all team members. But sometimes when you look at the expectancy, motivation, and you're looking more at the rewards that the team members are expected to get, sometimes that can be a negative. Conflict resolutions, how strengths and weaknesses balance a team. So right here, I have just random pictures that I have up here on this little PowerPoint I chose. These are not the actual people, but Michael, Elizabeth, Caitlin, and William. And as you can see, Michael and William are the slow paced workers, but at the same time, their work is efficient. So where you would look at a slow paced person as being a weakness, it balanced out because it made it they presented efficient work. So just say for example, Elizabeth and Caitlin, yeah, they are driven by deadlines. Yeah, they rush. Yeah, they work well with others. But sometimes that rushing could cause your work not to be as efficient or quality. You just threw something together. So where this team balanced out is Michael and William, even though they move slow, William being a perfectionist and both of them being efficient with their work. So whereas Elizabeth and Caitlin may have made some mistakes because they was rushing, they could like proofread and go over things and make it better. Leadership strategies, the servant leadership, everyone involved, including management. There's a lot of consideration and it's an excellent foundation for care. And that's because I put that in there because a lot of times managers, we have to work ourselves. And that'll kind of help motivate our team, our staff, and all that. So we have to do that first. Participatory leadership. Um, you have to have someone on the team that quick decision maker if needed. And then this here gets the team members to feel important and to feel like he or she is part of the team. Creation of the value in stakeholders, values of conscious capitalism, to get the end product of for what the results of the company, consumers, and the employees. They can get together and complete the project on time. They collaborate effectively. This innovative group marketing effort could stand out, and then the group must work well together under pressure. Stakeholders and teams value. The team must be driven to complete the task and go above and beyond to ensure the company's success. Having a positive mindset, being challenge motivated, being team oriented, being good with change and conflict, and being open minded are some of the selected team's qualities. Summary. The goal of the project was to select individuals who would carry out the task without any issues and would bring more clientele to the company. The team was built on diversity, strengths, and weaknesses in hopes that their unique skills would bring on creative ideas and their strengths and weaknesses balance out each other. And these are my references. Thank you for listening.